First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball one. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Bases are empty, one man out. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 is a slider looked at and called a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he fouls this one off. Just underway in Baltimore. Pulled toward right center field. Cave giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Alex K.
Now at the plate, Alex K. comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
Cave will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out. You're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Stepping up now, Mitch Garver. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still no score. Here's Miguel Sano.
Leading off for Minnesota, the first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Sano has been having a big season to this point, and so far the fans are rewarding him with a ton of all-star love. He leads all first basemen in votes coming into today.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the all-star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
A bare hand for one. On to first, and how about that double play? Wow.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Coming to the plate now, Brent Rucker. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Ball 1 to start the at bat. Here it comes, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Vanderwall going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Twins retire. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 28, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame. Watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Jake Cave is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
There's a fastball at 99 that he's able to foul away. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in a day game. His first 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
No balls and 1 strike. Ryan at second, Vanderwall at first, 2 out in the inning. 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Orioles strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in, Eugene Solari, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Solari.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Ball one. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike two.
One go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Out into right center. Well hit. He's around first, heading for two. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Standing in, Royce Lewis, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
And coming off a hot month in that category where he had over 25 runs batted in.
One pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cave racing back. You can kiss it goodbye. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 23 for him thus far, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead. So digging in now, Christian Pacheco. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base. He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Count even now at 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Skied into straightaway right. Pinder is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Striding in once again. Luis Arias 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Driven nicely into the gap. Polanco around first, heading for second now. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is in there.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Alex K is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Vanderwall going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. In now for the O's, number 1 hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Time to go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's out number 1. So with 1 away now, time for a check of the standings as you find out where the Twins find themselves in the AL Central picture. Digging in to try it again, Colton Weller. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. And that's in there for a strike.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
22, Miguel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Called strike, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
High and deep to left center field. Cave going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, TJ.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, TJ. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Brent Rucker.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that misses, ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Two and 0 count, and the pitch in there. Now the throw, and he's safe.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to link.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Now the relay home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. From the belt, the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk. The next twin up, Christian Pacheco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Solari on second. Lewis at first. 1 gone. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in Luis Arias, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-1. It is a fastball and off the plate for a ball.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Hans Cross answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Jorge Polanco will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Cave is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but It could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Digging in, Mitch Garver looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away. All right, so time now for the Twins' Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, number 28, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And another foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Verlander ready with another 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And it's fouled away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Cave is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Cave, a previous member of the Twins, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled off. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long. Scramble and pitch.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4. Now in the box, Alex K. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The left fielder, Alex.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Line drive to center field. Cave has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
Digging in, Miguel Sano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Brent Rucker. He swings and grounds it to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
1 ball, no strikes the count. This one is crushed. Back, and gone.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting, the third
Standing in now, Royce Lewis. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-2 one more time. And he chased it in the dirt. Garver is after it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning.
Pacheco.
Now at the plate, Christian Pacheco. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
3 runs already home here. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready now for Baltimore. Mad Dog Ryan. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Now at the plate, Josh Vanderwall. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Pacheco is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
And that brings up Chad Pinder, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Kay racing back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Cave sprinting after it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Arias aboard here at first with nobody out. One 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
He pulls this one into right. Pinder is there, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex.
At the plate, Alex K. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Sano. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First offering on its way. That one's right. Right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, TJ, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as the blowout continues.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The 1-0. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. It's out of here. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ready now, number 1. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Down the third baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Colton Weller.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Colton Weller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
So striding in, Jose Iglesias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Verlander gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full. It's the Twins 11 and the David Hess enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 41, David.
Coming to the plate now, Royce Lewis.
Leading off for Minnesota, the third baseman.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Lewis.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. It's out of here. Standing in, Christian Pacheco. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. Pacheco on at first, nobody out. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, double play ball to second. 4-3, apparently. Not sure what was on his mind there, but he elects to take only the out at first.
Up next for the Twins.
One gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch on its way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. One out and a runner on second base. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses for ball 1. Right side, hit hard, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey.
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
Hey.
1-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they've posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
He's set, and the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Vanderwall. And that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. Minnesota leads this one 14. Settling in now, Mitch Garver. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Number 28.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Garver gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the seventh, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The count now at 2-1. Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Mad Dog Ryan, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Tanner Scott comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Tanner Scott.
Now at the plate, Brent Rucker. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The catcher, number 8,
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Up next for Minnesota, Eugene Solari.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Cave is there. 2 gone.
The third base.
Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. In now, Royce Lewis. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Christian Pacheco. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready with the 2-0. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Vanderwall. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Solari is there, and he brings it in on the warning track. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, number 1, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. But this one's pretty much over, 14-0. At the plate, Luis Arias.
Off for the Twins, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Comes set with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is up and in, but called a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. Cave is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Jorge Polanco.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First offering on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Alex Kay.
Ready for another chance? Alex Kay. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. To the Twins left fielder.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And that's in there, 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Miguel Sano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. At the plate, Colton Weller. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Too high. 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Rucker is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Stepping in, Mitch Garver. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Baltimore down to their final strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too low, 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
14-0 is the final in this one. The Twins led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Justin Verlander wins for the league best 15th time, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Bryce Wilson couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.